My name is Alex Branning, and today we're going to talk about how telesales has changed in the insurance industry in 2026. You need a new approach now. What used to work in 2023 and 2024 does not work anymore. Now, if you're watching this, I want you to ask yourself, do I pick up the phone when an unknown number calls me? So somebody's calling you, you do not have their number saved, it's just a number, you don't recognize it. Are you picking it up? No. Also, have you seen the new Apple feature that screens calls? All of this put together means that if you are calling someone and your number is not in their phone, you are screwed. Either they're not picking it up or the phones are blocking you, but either way, you need to change your approach so that you get your calls answered. I'm going to show you a solution. It's called the contact card rule. This is what the phones are telling you to use. They said if you want your calls to be trusted by the person that's receiving it, you need your contact saved in their phone. And so this is how you do that by sending a contact card. A contact card is a small downloadable file that you can create. If you follow that URL that I just showed you at thecontactcardrule.com, there's actually the tool there as well. And you'll get your number saved in their phone. You send it with that first text message, and you can also send it over email. They save it in their phone. Boom. Now your name and number is saved. Now, over the next few slides here, I'm going to show you how to create a predictable, proven, and profitable follow-up engine using the contact card rule that actually works with all the changes that are being forced on us. These are not things that we chose to happen. This is consumer behavior changing. This is Apple and all the other phone manufacturers locking down the process so that less and less people get through. Let me tell you what doesn't work anymore. Triple dialing does not work anymore. Why? Because if I see a number calling me and I don't recognize it, I'm not answering it, no matter how many times they try to call me. And if that call is getting screened by Siri, it's definitely not getting through no matter how many times you call. Also, with that, local presence does not work anymore because it's not a trusted number. And the multi line power dialers that we used to use and love, that doesn't work anymore either because it's using numbers that are not saved in your prospect's phone. So you can blast as many people as you want. You can call 3 people at a time. And guess what? You're going to get 3 voicemails. You're going to get your calls screened. They're going to get skipped. It doesn't work. You want to make sure that the calls that you are making are answered so that you're spending your time generating revenue. Now, we live in a texting first world now. The number of people that answer the call when an unknown number is calling them is 13%. This is what's being reported. I actually think it's lower. However, the number of people that will read a text message, even if it's from an unknown number, 98%. And I'm in that because if you send me a text and I don't have your number saved, I'm still reading the text message because I'm like, who is this? I'm a reading. Okay. So let's put those two things together. If you want to get your leads on the calendar so that you have a chance to make a sale, you got to adjust your follow-up methods. Now, you want to make sure that you text first because texts get seen and responded to. The open rates are almost 98%. It doesn't get much better than that. And the response, even for an unknown number, average 45%. I wish 45% of my calls were answered, right? People almost always read their texts, usually within minutes, which makes SMS the ideal initial touch point. Since most unknown calls get ignored, a friendly intro text can warm up your prospect. A brief message with your name and a note with that contact card attached are way more likely to get a response. So this is what your prospect sees when you send the contact card. How likely are you to answer a call when it's got a name attached to it like this, right? Like you're like, whoa, even if you don't recognize my name, you're like, Alex Branning, this person's in my contact list. I better answer it, right? This is how you get your calls answered. You send a contact card. Now, good news, I don't even have to save your contact card for my phone to recognize your name that's attached to the number that you're calling from. Isn't that cool? So If you send me a contact card via text or even via email and it's stored in my phone's temporary storage, then when I call you or you call me, excuse me, your name and number is going to pop up just like this. That is awesome. So follow the contactcardrule.com to learn more about that. Now let's automate this. Now, if you're using Agent CRM, then we have what we call the branding bundles. We have a full automation set for every single insurance product, including websites, pipelines, and more. And in that first workflow for new lead, then you can attach the contact card there. We also have a workflow built out so that you can update everyone on your list with your new contact card. It's called the Send Contact Card workflow, and it's included in Agent CRM. You can get it inside of the Click and Play library. So you want to make sure that you're automating that initial message with the contact card and not trying to remember, oh, shoot, I got a new lead. I should manually send the contact card. Having a CRM attached to your new lead source, whether it's from a lead vendor or leads that you're generating, and then sending out the contact card is going to put you in a position to get more sales because you're not having to think about it. Now let's take it one more step and use AI. Agent CRM includes Agent AI for free. It's included. Agent AI knows insurance products. It can read your calendar and it responds by in the same way that a well-trained sales professional would. It's not a hallucination AI. It is an insurance AI engine, which is awesome, and it's free. So think of it as a virtual assistant that never sleeps, and it's attached to your CRM, so every single message it sends and receives is connected, right? It can carry on basic conversations, as many as hundreds at a time. Like we've seen, we have some agencies that use this that are generating a massive amount of leads. And there's all of these conversations happening in the CRM, all happening with Agent AI. It's pretty cool. So now you do not want to have to try to build this out yourself, okay? Because if you're building a workflow or setting up a funnel, you're not making money. You only make money when you sell insurance. You want to focus on revenue generating activities. You don't want to have to code out an AI. So you want to find a marketing engine, a software, a platform that does it all for you and is ready out of the box. That's what Agent CRM brings you. Now, you get an entire automated system with Agent CRM. Here's what's going to happen when you start using Agent CRM. You're going to work with people that understand insurance and know what's happening in the tech world and with all the new telephony changes that are happening. Your calendar is populated as automated follow-ups are working in the background of your CRM. It's handling multiple conversations for you while you're focusing on revenue generating activities. And here's the cool part. When you follow the process, when you use the tools and systems that are built in, your leads are expecting you. They hear from you. They want to talk to you. This is an automated system that is like an employee, and you're getting all of that for $97 a month. It's crazy. As an insurance agent, you want to stay away from tech overwhelm because then you shut down, right? Like when I'm overwhelmed, I just kind of stop. I freeze. I'm not building. I'm contracting. I'm going to a place of fear because I'm like, oh, this is a lot. So when you use a system that's built and set up for you, you've got the core dialed in, then you are ready to go. You have an out-of-the-box system that you can use. And with Agent CRM, we have live chat, email, daily Zoom calls, and as many one-on-one Zoom calls as you need. Now, if you have not already written down the URL, do that now. It's the contactcardrule.com. That's where you want to go. After you go to the contactcardrule.com, you will be taken to a place where you can go through a free video series that I've got called SMS Sales School, and you can sign up for Agent CRM. I'll even pay you $100 in phone credits to try Agent CRM. How cool is that? So go to thecontactcardrule.com. I cannot wait to see you in our Facebook community. I hope this presentation has been super helpful for you. Remember, grab that contact card, even if you're not using Agent CRM. Thanks.